Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm JJ and this is my island teacup. We have a few villagers here today. Adobe, Snake and Barreled. Barreled did have a thought bubble and I refused to talk to him and it's now gone. So if it comes back later, I'm still not going to talk to him. I'll time travel and hope it goes to somebody else if it's a moving out one. But here we have our villagers. Oh, look at Dobie. I love Dobie. He's so cute. He's a granddad, bless him. Today's build, I'm going to do a bit of terraforming and hopefully put a house. So that's the plans. I want to do the other side of my market where I've got that river mouth and add a bridge, possibly another incline next to it or near it, and then a house on top of the cliff where I might as well just take you. So up this incline I want to put a house up here, but I need to get the terraforming done down here. Round she goes through the market with this bit here done. So I want to put a bridge going over, but then also terraform up and maybe have an incline here to go up to the cliff because I need to do the rest of this cliff as well. So we've got a lot of terraforming to do. I will obviously speed up the terraforming, but that is the plan. If I don't manage to get the house done, that'll be done in the next build. But I do want to get this terraforming done today. So let's get this terraforming done. Let's go. I've changed my mind from the intro. I am going to do the house. I'm going to do a sunken waterfall with the house. But I want to get the terraforming, a bit of it done down the bottom, just so I know where it ends. I don't know if I'm going to use that bit of terraforming by the river mouth, but I need to get it done just so I've got an outline of where I need to put other things. So that's what we're going to be doing, a villager house with a sunken waterfall. There is a lot of terraforming going to happen in this build because we have a lot of space to cover. Well, not a lot of space, but I need to do the terraforming before I do everything else. And there's a lot in this build. Well, there's going to be a lot in this build because it needs to be done to get it how I want it. So I will obviously speed up my video, but there is going to be a bit of terraforming in this build. With it being sped up, it won't be that long for you, but for me, terraforming takes the longest. I will still put the incline where I said in the intro. I'm not sure if I will do that in the video, but I will obviously, with the terraforming, mark it out where I want it to go. Not necessarily that it's going to get done. That could be a next build, possibly. I don't know yet. We're just gonna see how far we get with this build, terraforming wise and decorating and all of that, and putting the house in. I do still need to get 5 villagers. I still haven't filled the plot. So what I might do is before my next build, go and fill that plot. There's no guarantee that it's going to happen, so I may come to you next video and be like, well, nope, I didn't fill the plot. I have no new villagers because I never do it, especially when it comes to villagers. I'm just like, nope. They will come and go as they please. And then it gets to the last couple of builds and I have not got 10 villagers that I want. So that's a rushing around job. But I'm hoping to get my 10th plot down and fill that with one of the villages, one of the 5 that I want. And then that way it would just leave 4 villages to get. I am debating if I want to do HHP for this island, because not all the houses fit the theme or fit the colour scheme of the island. But I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to put myself through HHP just to do the exteriors, because I won't do the insides of their houses. I'll just do the exteriors. So I'm just like, do I really want to put myself through HHP just to do the outside of their houses, like the exterior bit? And at the minute, I don't want to, because I've done HHP so many times and I've not actually done any of the villager houses on the islands where I've done the HHP. And the HHP is so long. So I'm like, do I really want to put myself through that just for the exterior? Or do I just do it just so I can change the exteriors of the houses? I don't know. I'll see what the colour of my villager houses are when I get them all in, and then maybe decide then. I know Velma's house, I think she's got a pink house, and that does not go with this colour scheme. Whereas some of the houses, even though they don't really go with this colour scheme that I'm using, they don't look too bad. So I could get away with keeping them like it. I don't know. I will decide nearer the end whether I speed run it or not. I don't know. I may be at the end of the island and say to you, nope, couldn't be bothered. So the houses are exactly the same on the outside. But then I could tell you that I did it and we're changing the houses. Who knows? I won't decorate their houses inside though. It would just be for the exteriors, not the interiors. So I will let you know if I decide to do that. But at the minute, I don't really want to. Because I've done it so many times and not actually changed the houses on the island. So it's put me off of it a little bit. Beaches, I'm not sure if I'm doing them on this island. I don't know. I'm not really a beach or a house person. Some beaches are an exception. Some houses are an exception, depends on the islands. But I don't know if I want to do the beaches or the interiors. I know I won't do the interiors, but the exteriors and the beaches, I don't know. That's something I'm going to have to think about. But at the minute, I can't do my beaches because my houses and buildings, shops and all of that are on the beach. Or on the beaches. So I can't do the beaches right now. I have to wait till all my houses are moved and all my other buildings. And that's the problem, because I wait till last minute to get all my buildings off the beach. I then can't be bothered to do the beaches because they're the last build. But I'll see. I'll decide that again nearer the end of the island. Well, when we've nearly finished. I may do a few beaches, just put simple decorations on them. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe. You may get a beach build. Who knows? I don't know. I'll see how I feel. My last video was very short, and I apologise for that. But I needed to get the rest of the resident services finished, so then I could do this build. So I'm glad I did do that build, even though it was short. But like I said in that video, you can't help but have short builds. Whether they're long or short, you just can't help it. It depends on what you're building and decorating, how much of the area you're doing and what you're doing. Like for me, with my last build, it was literally just that bit of resident services. And by the time I'd edited it down, sped it up, I think that video was about 12 minutes, 15 minutes long. But it had to be done because I obviously couldn't have done this build without that build. So there are going to be some builds that are longer than others, and that's absolutely fine. You got a build. There was a build put out, you got to see it. It's done. And I really like how it came out as well, my resident services. I'm actually really loving how this whole island has come out, because as you know, I don't necessarily plan my builds in that sense. I have a few ideas of what builds I want on the island, but when it comes to starting a video and doing my intro, if I'm doing a house, then I'm like, okay, right, I'm doing this house, but I don't know how it's gonna go. And that's how it is with most of my videos, most of my builds. I have an idea. Sometimes I have an idea. Like I had the idea with my market once I'd ran around the area, but not necessarily how it was gonna come out. So when it gets to these builds, I'm just like, yep, we're just gonna do that. How it turns out is a completely different story, but I actually really love how this island's coming out so far, and I love all the light colours, but then I also like all the dark colours. Not necessarily, I haven't done a very dark island. I've done Halloween darkish island, but not dark island. So I don't know if I want to do that, because I don't know if that's an island for me. I haven't done a very dark island, so I can't sit here and say I don't know if that's for me. But I'm not sure if I would do an island very dark. But I do like all the dark browns and adding a bit of dark colours, but I'm not sure about a whole island. It could be an island that I do eventually, but I don't think I'll do one of them right now. I quite like my browns, light browns, my whites, my light colours, and all of them islands. So that's why I decided on Grandmacore, because I wanted some light colours. My swamp core, Shroomy, that was all the dark colours. So I wanted something light. You never know, my next island could be dark colours, but not dark. Like all the dark browns and light browns and all of them colours. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing next, to be honest. I am considering starting my Christmas island, but something's telling me that it's a bit too soon to do a Christmas island. I don't know. Let me know if it's too soon to do a Christmas island. I obviously want the Christmas island done in time for Christmas, but I don't know. Is it too soon to start a Christmas island once I've done Teacup? I don't know when Teacup's going to finish, so by the time Teacup's finished, it could be time for me to do my Christmas island. I don't know the time frame. So it could be a Christmas island after Teacup. And if you remember what I said in my last Christmas island, then you know, I'm sure I said what theme I wanted to do Christmas-wise in my last Christmas island. I can't remember if I did actually. If I did, then you may know what Christmas theme I'm doing, or Christmas island I'm doing this year. And I'm hoping I can pull that off. I'm not going to give it away right now. We'll see if I did mention it in my other videos. I'll have to check it back. But is it too early to start a Christmas island after Teacup? Let me know. And that is all for today's build, today's video. I am here because we're going to run up that incline just behind where the build is. So let's go and see what we have done today. Up this incline, we did this area. Let's start this way first. I did leave it here because, again, it will go wherever I decide to take this path. I don't know yet. So I just left it, but we did fill this up, just some flowers. It's just a little walkway. This bit is annoying me. I might get a leaf pile and put it here because it just looks a bit empty. Because I've got the fruit behind the tree, it looks very empty. But I don't know. I may put a leaf pile just to fill it out a little bit. And then this way, just put something just to fill this little strip in. This is my waterfall, my sunken waterfall, with the flamingos, because I wanted the flamingos. And then around here, we do have Deli's house. See, his exterior doesn't look that bad with the island, but I don't know if I'm going to do the exteriors. So I'm not too sure if I want to do the exterior because his exterior kind of suits the island. I don't know yet. This is Deli's. He just got a little seating area. Something very simple for him. And then this bit is empty, as well as this bit here. This bit is where my river mouth is, just down there. And then this is where an incline goes. I did just put this I did just put this bit of path here, just so it shows me that this is where the incline is going. This path will change because I'm not sure what's going here yet, and it obviously needs to lead this way or that way or wherever. Look at Deli down there. Your house is up here, sir. You have to walk all the way around. But this is just to tell me that my incline was going here. It's an arrow pointing. It looks like an arrow pointing to the fact that the incline needs to go here, beside my market. So that's why this bit has been left, because I don't actually know what's going here. And I don't know where the path is leading, which is why I did just put it here. Just so Deli's house looked a bit more complete. This is Deli's house and my sunken waterfall, and I love the way this has come out. And that is all for today's build. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you all back here for my next build, my next video. Bye guys.